dating? So yes, I have ever felt like giving up. How do you keep your tummy so flat? This may sound controversial, but I will not tell my family members and friends. I was such a nice girl. That was dangerous for me. So this question requires me to sip this wine. Do you co-parent with your baby daddy? Daddy? Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is a get to know me tag. So I'm answering the question, who is Linda Mary? I've written the questions here and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. Some of these questions are from my community tab on YouTube, some of them from Instagram, some of them you guys DM'd me, and some of them are in my live. So for the ones in my lives, I'm not able to get screenshots because we were live, but the questions are here. So let's get started. Number one, are you dating? So we've decided to start with the heavy questions. That's why I'm sipping my wine, because these questions. So are you dating? The answer is no. I'm not dating. I'm single. I'm just not single. I'm single. You know, there's that single whereby you've not exclusively decided to date one person. You're going out with this person and going out with another person. And then there's that single whereby you're not chatting with anyone. At night when people are chatting, you're asleep. There's no one saying, good morning, beautiful. You know, that kind of single. So I am single. Hiya, number two. Have you ever felt like giving up on YouTube since you started? Where? Hey. Yes, I have. There was a time, I think I was at 600 subscribers. That number, I'm telling you, that number, I stayed there. The views are not coming. And for me, what was important for me was views more than subscribers. So I was like, why aren't people watching my videos? Why are my videos like bad? Like, I used to lie awake at night. Sometimes instead of sleeping, it's 1 a.m. and I'm like, there are 680 something people who've subscribed to my channel, and I've posted this video and only 55 or 65 have watched. What about the other 600? Why did they subscribe? Is my content that boring? Why aren't they watching? So yes, I have ever felt like giving up because I felt like I was not getting the views that I wanted, and at the same time, they reached a time in YouTube where YouTube started deducting my watch hours. After you've been on YouTube for more than a year, that happens. They don't deduct and you go back to zero, but they deduct daily, like each day they deduct. It's a whole thing I can't explain now. But yes, when that started happening and now my watch hours were stagnant, my views are stagnant, I felt like giving up. But I'm glad I didn't, because now I can see the improvement. Do you consider becoming a full-time content creator in the future? The answer is yes. Yes. I love content creation, and it is something that requires a lot of patience and effort and time. It takes a lot of time, but it's not that difficult for me. I enjoy it. It's only that it takes time, but I enjoy it. So with time, I'd want to focus like 90% of my efforts on content creation, and still, because I still have a love for writing, I would want to write on the side. But that writing will be like my hobby instead of relying on it to pay my bills. So I have my own blog where I write whatever I want, whenever I want. Starting a podcast, as at now, the answer is no. No, I think YouTube is a lot of work already. I don't want to add any other thing. And yeah, no to podcast. I love them, but I'm not starting one myself. Number 5, curious to know what you do for a living. I am a writer, article writer, content writer, blog writer, all those things. It means I write content for websites. No, websites have that section for blogs. So that's what I do. When you go online and anything you type online, whether it's how to cook pilau, how to import a car from China, how to get a boy to like you, what you get, the results from Google, those are articles and blogs. So those are the kinds of things that I write. I write for websites, for companies. What is your profession? It's the same thing. What's your profession? I'm a writer. I'm a content writer stroke content creator or YouTuber. Hey, it's all about content writer, content creator. Like it. How is motherhood taking you? Motherhood, Joe. Let me sip. This wine is nice. It's a South African wine, red sweet wine. It's called Namako or something. You don't want to mispronounce it, but it's written wine of South Africa. So good. So how's motherhood taking me? It's tough. Motherhood is one of the toughest things that I've ever done. Motherhood and YouTube. Those two, it takes a toll on your emotions. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you are tired of shouting and repeating things and you're like, don't do that. I will beat you. Didn't I tell you? Sometimes they ask you questions you can't answer and you're just there like, what am I supposed to say? They expect you to know everything. Sometimes it's just difficult because you are grooming someone to be like an adult, a child. You're trying to make them into a responsible person. You don't know how to do this. There's no manual. There's nothing written. Okay, now that you are here, Linda, now you're a parent. This is the book that God has given you. No, chapter 1, verse 1 says, if your child is beaten up by a neighbor, what do? It is tough. Some of these things you just have to navigate them the best way you can. Some of them you rely on your instinct. Sometimes you don't even know if that's your instinct, or maybe it's your fear that is leading you. So you try to do your best, but there isn't like a straight way, like this is the person who did it perfectly, like let's follow in their footsteps, or this is how exactly it's supposed to be. It is tough, but it is rewarding. It is rewarding, especially when my daughter comes to me and she always tells me like, you're the best mom ever, I love you to the moon and back, I love you more than anyone else in this world. Like it just makes all the other challenges or challenging time worth it. There's a reason God gave me this particular daughter that I have, not just any daughter. At times she just speaks to me in a way that I'm like, is this a child or is this an adult? And then she knows how to affirm you every single time. Even if she comes in right now from school, she'll be like, oh my God, mommy, looking so beautiful, I love your dress. And then she just makes me feel good. Sometimes when I'm low and I'm like, this one God just sent her purposely for me to come and comfort me in this world. So yeah, that's motherhood. That's how it's taking me. What is your profession? I've answered that. How do you keep your tummy so flat? Na vile ile siku ulichafua ma pancakes aki. I think this was after my life where I prepared the pancakes. You are mtaki nikule pancakes. How do you keep your tummy flat? This is a question I've gotten so many times, not even on YouTube, even when I meet people. I'm usually scared to answer it because I don't have an answer. There's nothing that I did. I've never had a tummy, ever, my entire life, before I gave birth. And after I gave birth, the first 3 months, I had that baby bump. And then, one day I was like, I thought it will not go, it will take time. 3 months in, I went to, those days we were using, a lot of times we were using CDs, not flash. I went and bought a CD, training CD. I told that movie guy, put some exercises. The first exercise was 10 minutes long. What? And I'd never exercised in my entire life. And I was almost died. But those 10 minutes, I was tired. I was sweating. I had given up. I'd gone to the bathroom and bathed and come back. And now the exercise was ending. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. This is not happening. So I just stopped. And then I realized the 4th month, my stomach just went back to its original size. So there's nothing I've ever done. I don't have any advice on that. What else do you do apart from YouTube? That's the same thing. My profession is writing. So I do writing also. And before, like last year and the previous years, I used to also do communications because I was a communications person. But now it's just writing and content creation. And how do you balance, it's one question, what else do you do apart from YouTube? And how do you balance, considering you even have to take food to school and you're very active on people's premiere? This is of course one of my YouTuber friends that we are in premieres with. I'm not revealing anyone's questions because I don't want to like put you on the spot. I tell you, you're the one who asked this question. No, I'll just put the questions without putting the names. So the question was, how do you balance, considering you even have to take food to school and you're active on people's premiere? It has been tough the past month, I can't lie. Before, I used to balance just writing and YouTube, and most of the time, my daughter used to eat at school. I used to just pay for her to eat at school. So when she goes to school, I just do writing and maybe YouTube until she comes back. But these days, nimesota. So I I prefer to just cook and deliver food. So I have friends who are YouTubers. I normally attend their premieres. They also attend mine. And I've gotten a huge number of friends who do that right now, like YouTuber friends. So catching up with the premieres is a challenge, I can't lie. Sometimes when, let me say that at 12:30 when I'm taking food, I normally leave here between 12:40 to 12:45. So if someone's video is premiering at 12:30, I watch it until maybe that 12:40 to 12:45. And then also along the way, maybe at around 12:50 there, that's when I stop watching as I give the food, and then I come back real quick and continue watching. But it's tough. But most of the times I try to make sure that I do what I can in the morning, because most of those premieres start at 11:30. You know, I might get one at 10, but most of them 11:30. So when my daughter leaves for school, if I have work, I try to do it before that time. If I have to clean the house, I have to do it before that time. And then there are things I can do as a multitask, you know. For example, if let me say I'm getting ready, I'm preparing my makeup, I'm letting the video play, I'm commenting as I'm also doing. I try to multitask when I can. When I'm outside the house, it means buying bundles, and then I just let the video play. If I'm in a place whereby it's too noisy or I'm working and I can't, like, I just let the video play and I send it to emojis as a show of support. So that's how I balance. What motivated you to be a content creator? I just realized people are having too much fun out here. I wanted to also be there. I also wanted to enjoy and have that fun. But on a serious note, I've always liked content creation before I even knew that there was a name or that it was called content creation. For example, when I used to go to work, even my bosses knew, everyone at my workplace knew that Linda will stand outside the office, because we had a beautiful, like, environment. I'll stand outside there and take photos. Most of them are selfies. There's a period, if you go to my Instagram, Facebook, it's just selfies. So I'll stand there and be like, tsk, tsk, tsk. Even my boss will see me from his office. I will take photos, and whenever I got the opportunity, I'll tell other people to also take my photos. So I always liked that. I didn't even know it paid. I didn't even know there was a name. I was just like, me, I like taking photos and posting them. And then I realized, you can actually be intentional. You can grow your following. You can post more. So that's what I started doing. And then when it comes to something like YouTube, I used to love Yummy Mommy. Yummy Mommy, she was like my favorite YouTuber then, favorite Kenyan YouTuber then, and then Natalie Tewa. And I used to watch, and one day as I was seated watching Yummy Mommy, I was like, these people are having so much fun. This sounds like a lot of fun. I also want to enjoy like this. And that's how I decided to start a YouTube channel. And I decided to do personal development at first. I didn't start with vlogs. I started with personal development video, because I'm big on personal development, and because there are videos on personal development that have helped me so much. So I also wanted to help other people. The second part of this question, some of these people sent more than one question, so I'm just reading them together. The second part is, what motivates you to keep going? What motivates me to keep going is that I love it, I enjoy it, and I ask myself something: what can I see myself doing this 30 years down the line? And the answer was, hell yes. Yes, I would want to do this forever and ever. It's not something like, let me just do it now because I don't have anything, let me just do it and see where it goes. It's something that I can do forever and ever. And also, this is something that I even imagine if I get married one day. I don't know if that will happen, but it's something that I would want to do. It's not something that I want to stop at some point. And I've seen other people thrive in it. So that motivates me that it can also happen for me. And right now, I'm even more motivated because I'm actually seeing the growth on my channel. There was a time I didn't see it, but now I can see it. It is slow but steady, and I appreciate it. And that motivates me. And if you guys had not realized the past few, is it weeks or months, I've been doing even 3 videos a week because I am motivated. I feel like I can do this, like, I don't know. I just feel motivated. Especially when I see people watching my videos. Maybe views are more important to me than subscribers. From Kitambo. Because why would I want to create something that I'm the only one who is watching? Then I'll just keep it in my phone and watch it myself. I want people to watch. A lot of these stories are on YouTube, which is understandable. I'm a YouTuber, and I also have YouTuber friends, so of course they want to know your YouTube journey or story. What motivated you to start a channel? I've talked about some of these questions. People have asked the same question. So what motivated you to start a channel? I've already talked about it. So your YouTube journey or story. My YouTube journey, I started my YouTube channel on May 17th, 2020. And we are in October 2022. My YouTube journey is a video that on its own. I cannot fix it in here because it's been 2 years plus. But it was a struggle at first. When I started my channel, I didn't tell anyone. Even when I posted my first video, I didn't tell anyone. And then some Kenyan YouTubers I loved, so I just commented on one of their videos, and then someone replied to my comment, and then later on, when I went to my channel, I saw I had 3 subscribers. 3. People do not know the joy that I had. I was like 3 whole human beings have subscribed to me, and I did not even tell them. So by the time I was telling people I had these 3 subscribers, you people, it's been a journey. There are times where I've been so happy, there are times where I've been so discouraged. So my YouTube journey, it's not something I can explain in one sentence, but it's been ups and downs. I've made friendships. One of the things that I'm most grateful for about YouTube is that I've made friends that I would not have otherwise made. My YouTube journey has been interesting, or one day I'll just give it in full, like step by step, okay? So this question requires me to sip this wine. Do you co-parent with your baby daddy? Daddy? What? I've never talked about the father of my child on this channel or anywhere on social media. And I knew this question was coming one day. I mean, I do vlogs and people see obviously that he's not there. Let me sip again. The question was, do you co-parent with your baby daddy? The short answer is no. There's no co-parenting. It's just me. I'm raising my child single-handedly. Her father is not in the picture. He's not in her life. He's not in my life. He's never seen her ever since she was born. She's 6 years old plus. She's turning 7 next year. I haven't said anything, and I've debated on whether to give this story or not, but as at right now, I'm not comfortable giving it because I've not talked to my child yet, and she started asking questions. She never did in the beginning, but you know, when these things happen at some point, there are times they were playing and then their friends are like, oh, and where's your daddy? You know, because everyone has a daddy. She goes to school and the teachers are like, family is mother, dad, and no. So she started asking at that age after going to school and after all these questions from the friends, like, and where is daddy? Because we're supposed to be like mom, dad, and me. And yeah, I've just given an explanation that she can absorb at her age. I haven't told her the truth. I don't want to ever lie to her. So I don't want to tell her that, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's the most amazing human being on this planet. But the truth also means I'm going to hurt her. The truth is going to hurt her. And that truth may affect her. Even maybe affect her self-esteem. Children internalize these things differently. Some kids even think it's their fault that their dad is not around. And I had a dad, as much as my dad died when I was young, but he was there. Like, I know what it feels like to be with a dad. And every child needs a dad, and I would want her to have a dad, but the dad is not there. So there's nothing I can do about that. And my daughter watches my videos. Yeah, she goes to my YouTube and sometimes she's like, I just want to watch her videos. So I don't want her to ever come across an explanation that I've given out here and she doesn't know about it. And I've contemplated how to do this, when to do this. I don't know what the right age is to tell her the actual truth. I've even considered, like, maybe if I had money for therapy, I would tell her in a therapy session, or tell her and then hire a therapist to help her, because I don't want this to ever affect her. She did nothing wrong. I don't want her to have self-esteem issues, to go for men who don't even value her because of her dad. I don't want all those things. And since I haven't told her yet, I don't know how to tell her. I'm not going to tell it on social media until I have that talk with her. But I've answered the question, which was, do you co-parent with your baby daddy? No. What inspired you to start YouTube channel, and what has been the experience? I've said it in so many words there. How old are you? Hey, banange, you people. Hey, is this where I lie? Let me think about it. there's an age where you are usually very proud to say your age. You know, I'm 19, I'm 21. You know, you're very proud. And then you get to 24, and then you get to 25, and then you're like, I don't want to say it that much. So this one I'm not going to give you a direct answer. Let me not lie. I'm not going to tell you my exact age, but I'm over 25. I don't look 16. But sorry to disappoint you, I'm not 16. I'm over 25. Let's just say I'm not yet ready to give my age out here. Okay? I hope that's okay with you. What did you study for career in college? This is the same person. I studied business administration in college. Yeah, that's straightforward. What is the one thing that if given an opportunity to change, you will consider? If I was given an opportunity to go back to being 18 or 19, I would not be the nice girl that I was. I was such a nice girl that was dangerous for me. I was naive. I believed everything anyone says. If a guy tells me, no, I like you, but no, I'm afraid of commitment because I've been hurt before, I believed it. Why would I not believe it? Because why would anyone lie? People are good. Everyone is good out here. People just mean what they say. That's how naive I was. I was such a people pleaser. I wanted to please people. I wanted to be perfect. I wanted to do good. Sikwataka nikosee mtu. Sikwataka kufanya anything. I've never been in trouble for anything. Unasikia vile watu wanakuanga in trouble. I've never been in trouble for anything. Shule, sijui kuruka fence, sijui kwenda clubbing, sijui parent wako amepata na boy. I have never done those things. They were kind of lifestyle I was shunning. I was like, no, I can't be that. I just want to be independent. I don't want to date people for the money. It has not gotten me anywhere. Because the truth of the matter is the world is not fair. And expecting the world to be good to you because you are a nice person is like expecting a lion not to eat you because you are a vegetarian. That's crazy. Think about it. The lion will eat you. Whether you've never eaten an animal in your life and you all eat plant to pluck, the lion will eat you. So, if I had to go back, I would not live the way I lived. I'm someone who broke her virginity at 24. I didn't even know what sex was. I used to refer to sex as tabia mbaya up to 18 years old. 18 years old! Like, and then I realized people will judge you all the same. People will look at you as a single mother and like she used to be sleeping around. I was not even sleeping around. There's a time I was actually a virgin and people are saying that I've had an abortion. I'm like, I've never even had sex. Like, people will still talk, and that is what I feared so much. I didn't want people to talk badly about me. Of course, my reputation matters to me, but as at now, I don't care that much about people to a point where I live my life for them. I don't know if this makes sense. And if I were to go back, oh God, if I were to go back, I would not be where I am right now. I would like take the world. I will take risks. I would live my life the way I want. Everyone else be damned. So if you're that age, 24 and below, live your life the way you want, so you won't regret it. Because I regret it a lot. I regret being so good. I regret being so nice. I've been taken advantage of. I've dated people who didn't even deserve me, but it's because I couldn't speak up because I was so nice. I didn't want to offend anyone. Let's leave that. Oh, this person who asked why about my YouTube journey, they also asked advice to upcoming YouTubers. What would I tell an upcoming YouTuber? When you start your YouTube channel, try to learn as much as possible about how YouTube works. It's just like with everything. You can't get into a business and you've not done research. You need to research a lot about how that business works. Okay? It will help you, it will make your life easier because you'll avoid some pitfalls. So the second thing I will tell an upcoming YouTuber is that let me talk about this consistency thing. Let me talk about it in this way, because we normally just told be consistent. Be consistent. How? Let me say this. If you're starting a channel, don't start with the hype that you're going to post 3 videos or 5 videos a week or 1 video every single day. You will get tired, and then it will reach a point you won't post. And that will hurt your channel more than if you start with 1 video a week. And you make sure it is 1 video a week, come rain or high water. 1 video a week for even a month. Move to 2 videos a week. What I mean is that the amount of videos that you can do comfortably, depending on your life. Maybe you are working full time, you can't do more than 1. Maybe you are free, you can do more than 1. The amount that you have, you start with, it's more important to post consistently for that amount instead of jumping 3 videos, 1 video, 3 videos. It tells YouTube that you are very consistent, and then YouTube starts looking for people who like the kind of videos that you post. So in your research, also learn about search engine optimization, how to make your videos appear on the first page of YouTube. Because as a YouTuber, there are some areas that people are asking about on YouTube that there isn't much information on, and that's where you can penya, that's where you can get into. Be consistent on the number of videos you post per week. It may not even be the same day like every Monday, but YouTube knows every day you post a video. This may sound controversial, but I will not tell my family members and friends to subscribe when you are starting initially. These people love you. They will subscribe to support you, but they won't watch your videos. A lot of them don't even know how YouTube works. And if they don't watch your videos, it hurts your channel, because you have dead subscribers. I can have kids screaming outside. I can't pause because I have to do this before my daughter comes back from school. But I will not tell my immediate family members. If you have a following on social media, let me say you have a following on Instagram, then yes, you can post there so your Instagram family can come. But you want YouTube to find people who actually enjoy your content, so that it keeps pushing it to them. But if it keeps pushing it to your family members and your friends who don't know how YouTube works, and they are not watching because they don't like, some people don't even like watching YouTube videos, so it's not anything against you, they just don't like YouTube. Others don't even like the kind of content you post. Maybe una posting pranks, I want cooking. Maybe you're posting cooking, they want pranks, so they may not watch, and that will hurt your channel. So research, post consistently, and learn about search engine optimization, and let YouTube find you an audience on its own. It can be a slow process, but it's the best. What's the hardest part about creating content? What is your channel about, and what's the biggest lesson you've learned this year? Right now I've done close to 170 videos. So I've done a lot of videos. So sometimes I'm like, what haven't I done? I don't want it to be a repetition, For example, if you watch me cleaning my house, I don't want it to be like the last 5 cleaning videos I did. So I try to look at, can I film from a different angle? Maybe last time I cleaned the kitchen. Can I clean the sitting room? Maybe this time let me clean the curtains. Or maybe let me that. I'm trying to not give you the same old thing, so that when you come to my channel, like, we just know how this vlog is going to go. No, I don't want that. So for me, the hardest part is ensuring that my content is not monotonous. There are other challenges, but that's the hardest part for me. What is your channel all about? My channel is about lifestyle vlogs, and I keep saying personal development videos because, okay, I've not been doing them of late, but I want to get back to them. I am big on personal development. I may not do them exactly as I did, but personal development, lifestyle vlogs. I want to teach people about finance. As much as I'm not an expert, and some parts of my finance are down the drain, but there are others where I'm good at. I also teach people about making money online, especially on Upwork, and also through writing, because that's what I do. So the knowledge that I have, I do share it. I have games on my videos, like Never Have I Ever, and yeah, that's it. But a lot of cooking, lifestyle vlogs, personal development, making money online. What's the biggest lesson you've learned this year? The biggest lesson I've learned this year is that life can take a 360 degrees turnaround. Where I started this year well, we got to March, April. Things changed drastically for me. Well, the past 6 months have been the hardest months of my adult life. Ever since I was an adult, And sometimes I look at my videos and it doesn't show as much because I like laughing a lot, so I just seem happy. And I think it's because when I'm doing YouTube, I'm happy. But they've been the hardest times, and I didn't know life can change like that. Like, I knew life can change, but I didn't know life can change up to like you just go down uko kwa shimo. I've been in a hole. My house has been on fire for the past few months, maybe 6 months or 7. I even thought of doing a video, but I just knew I'll just cry throughout the whole video. And I don't know if I want to expose my problems like that. I don't know. But that's the biggest lesson I've learned. Like, life can just can change for the worse, like, and quickly, and yeah. That was heavy. So these are the last set of questions, and this person asked, did your family support you when you were starting your channel? Have you met people that criticize you, and what do you do? And if so, how did you handle it? So first and foremost, did your family support you when you were starting your channel? My family supported me to the best of their ability. Let me say that. There has never been a YouTuber in our whole family. A lot of people don't even know what YouTube is or how YouTube works. A lot of them learned it from me. So in the beginning, they were not negative about it, but they're like, now what is this? We don't even understand. I remember when the first time I involved my family in a video, they're like, hey, YouTube, this YouTube looks like, hey, is this YouTube? Now, Linda, you're recording us. They didn't know what to do. But when the people that I shared my link with, some of them watched, some of them shared with their friends, as much as they didn't fully understand what it was, but they supported me. And some of them, I know YouTube is not their thing, so even right now they are not watching me as they did in the beginning. They supported me to the best of their ability. I know it was a little bit weird for them too, but they supported me. And now, the tables have turned. I'm telling you, when we go to family events, they're waiting for me. They're like, why did you arrive late? You've missed capturing that. And I'm like, but I'm not vlogging today. I just want to enjoy this event. I'm like, no, you have to vlog. But last time you didn't show me enough. You should. And I'm like, people really want to be in my vlogs. So yes, they supported me the best way they knew how. Even those who subscribe and didn't watch, they knew that by subscribing they were supporting me, so they supported me to the best of their ability. Have you met people that criticize you, and what do you do? This is so strange, but I have never met people who criticize me, and I've never met people who post negative things on my channel. I know they are coming. The more you grow, the more your haters also grow. I know they are coming, but as right now, Aki, I am blessed. I have never found anyone who has just given me a comment that maybe brought me down. And they're saying, if so, how did you handle it? I've never dealt with that, but this is what I can tell you. If someone gives you positive criticism means they enjoy your content. They're just giving you ideas of how to make it better so they can have a better experience. For example, if someone says, Linda, you normally speak so softly, I can't hear you. No, that's not them being a hater. That means they want to enjoy my content, but they can't hear me, or they're struggling because of my low tone. So that's positive criticism. And it is important to take that criticism and improve, because you're making those videos for them. So let them enjoy that video. But there are comments that are meant to bring you down. Those are negative. Ignore at best. Just, I don't know, maybe ignore. If there's something you need to address. Maybe if something keeps coming up repeatedly, you can address, but the others, just ignore. And I've not dealt with this personally, so I may not be the best person to give this advice, but that is it.
I wanted to include this wonderful comment from Melissa. She didn't have a question per se, but she just wanted to appreciate me. Thank you so much, girl.
And hey, guys, thank you for sending these questions. They were hot. I really enjoyed filming these. If you have more questions that I haven't answered, just leave them in the comment section. I'll answer them. And if there are too many, maybe time I can do a part 2. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video.